MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Shortstop, Tyler Saladino.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
Bird in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 4th, right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Curveball that time, not even close.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's a high pop-up. Gray is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman Ian Kinsler.
Smoke toward third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, third baseman Eduardo
now
Nunez.
at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch. Runners going. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And the throw in gets away from him. And now, after all that, the tag will get him. It's into the box now. Number 30. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 30.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Liner towards second. But there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone.
Batting 6.
Here's the catcher Geovany Soto now. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So he sets him down swinging. Geovany Soto is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
Carlos Sanchez.
Carlos Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1-2-3. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Sanchez.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 5th. First baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, there's some tough losses in the course of the season, right? We've all witnessed that. But man, to lose a 1-run game when you're losing a lot recently, that just rips the heart out of you. They got to figure out a way to just get it back up and come back and go play another game.
Standing in now, Lenny Larson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. Comes in with 15 hits in 65 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Fouled back.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8th. Designated hitter.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Austin Romine. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, number 32. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. This one's flared out toward left. Larson is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a line left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. 3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. White Sox strand a couple. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Weekly hit to third. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. Shields gets the sign. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and the inning is over. 1-2. Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, number 30.
Striding in once again, number 30 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But, man, that ball's hit good.
Into the box now, Geovany Soto. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One out and a runner on second base. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Swing, strike 2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, number 32. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Kinsler onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Sox get one on the RBI double. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Hit on the ground to third. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High pop up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees,
the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A base hit in his first trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Stepping in now, Lenny Larson, as Shields starts him out with a strike. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Shields pauses. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, it wasn't pretty. He got jammed on that, but he did the job. He picks up the RBI with that at bat, fighting it off, really.
Romine.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And Ellsbury's running. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to easily, and the side is retired. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this here.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he'll get back in safely. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jose Abreu stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They're down 2-1. Striding in, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Shields steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single knocks on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he takes strike 2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. This is pulled into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's the catcher, Geovany Soto, now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in once again, Carlos Sanchez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Throw to first. Not in time. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Nunez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A man left. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Shield sets his sights. 0-2 on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chop foul wide of first. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting. Centerfielder.
Riding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Jake Petrichka answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Didi Gregorius will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he lays off there 1-0. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the board. Glenn Perkins is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Number 32 will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Judge is going to get there. 1 out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Dylan Betances comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Dylan Betances.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
2-2.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deal on 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back to Denny Farquhar It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. To first, taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. And here's Tyler Saladino. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tyler Saladino goes quietly to lead off the eighth. Jose Abreu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Too high. 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Zach Putnam is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
57. Zach
trying to pick things up where he left off. Greg Bird. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing.
Lenny Larson.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network.
Number 54.
So with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The catcher,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lifetime line against Chapman. Hitless in 3 at-bats. That's wide. 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
So he got him swinging. Geovany Soto goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike.
Boy, that pitch looks...
Struck him out, and that'll do it tonight for the White Sox. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Sonny Gray earns the win, his second. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 4th of